The Washington Commanders will sweep the Dallas Cowboys in 2022. You heard it here first, folks.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life.
If you really think that I'm predicting a sweep of the Dallas Cowboys by the Commanders in 2022, you must be crazy. We're not prepared for that. Take, for example, the revealing of the new name today. I turned on the Today Show at, 7 o'clock this morning and had to wait an hour and 15 minutes for Jason Wright, who clearly looked like he didn't want to announce the new name. At least for me, that's what it looked like. He tossed it over to Doug Williams, who just haphazardly threw his arm over Jonathan Allen's shoulder and in a very underwhelming way said, it's gonna be the Washington Commanders. Were you as underwhelmed as I was by that reveal? And then you go to the podium at WashingtonCommanders.com where Dan Snyder makes a joke about how the secrecy was not a secret at all. And you hear laughter in the background and you're wondering what is going on? What is wrong with these clowns in the front office? I really truly was hoping that it was a ruse and that it was not going to be the Commanders. I was hoping that that sign that we saw, that helicopter got a picture of, video of, in that window at the facility was just, planted there on purpose so that we really didn't know what the name was going to be. The Washington front office was as prepared as a Washington team after a bye week when they have 2 weeks to get ready for a game. It was underwhelming, it was embarrassing, and this is something that we've had to deal with for the past 30 plus years, and it seems to be getting worse. I mean, does the front office even care about this team anymore, man? There was no big event at the stadium. You think that there'd be fans in the stadium, there would be this huge event in the middle of the field, some legendary players of old there to help unveil this new name. What do we get? Jason Wright, Doug Williams, Jonathan Allen sitting in these flimsy chairs for an interview on the Today Show, which was little more than, what is the new name? Okay, go ahead and tell us the new name. It's like if I discovered the new name and I'm just sitting around and my son comes home and said, oh, what's the new name? Oh, it's the Commanders. That's the way it came off to me. Just second thought, no big deal. It's just a name. The lack of preparation in the front office in this organization has me scratching my head. Do they care about rebranding? Do they care about a new culture? Do they care that fans really had a voice at all at the very beginning? We didn't want Commanders. We didn't want Admirals. We didn't want Brigade. Most of the fans wanted the Redwolves, the Warthogs, something that has to do really with the tradition of our football team. Jason Wright's up on the podium trying to sell this name. In the meantime, lying in our faces about how we were part of the process. The fans were never a part of this process. The name itself was decided on 18 months ago. They just threw the poll out to the fans to give them a sense that maybe they would have a voice. They could be vocal and they could name the team themselves. I'll give you another example of lack of preparation leading up to this day. I bought a new hat. I went to NFLshop.com shortly after the name was revealed and ordered a Washington Commanders hat. I bought a hat, I clicked checkout, and I get an estimated date of delivery of March 7th. These clowns knew what the name was going to be for 18 months. They don't have a stock of basic Washington Commanders hats ready to ship. It just shows you that we've got the wrong people leading this team in the front office. It starts with Dan Snyder and it's just trickled down to the bottom. If this is a reflection of how we're moving forward in 2022, then we're in trouble. I hope we have a decent draft and I hope we're able to win more than 7 games in 2022 and possibly go to the playoffs. That's really the only hope I have as a fan, is that we can start winning games and that maybe we can begin to embrace the Commanders as a name because of our winning ways. But for me, the way it looks right now, we just seem very unprepared and it's the same Washington team over and over. I'm really curious to hear what you thought about the revealing and the new name. Leave your comments below. Also, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload more videos like this. I'm Washington Commanders, Fatskins. I'll talk to you guys later.